filming in an uncomfortable way near that wall because that wall is finally finished. I can't believe it's done because it took me so fucking long. I thought it would never end, and it is ended, and that bloody statue is here, and there's a bird that is ugly as fuck, but it doesn't matter because the wall is done, and there will be wardrobe there on Wednesday in exactly 5 days. And yes, I am counting the days because it's been driving me crazy all year long not to have access to wardrobe and to have access to all my clothes, and it was awful. So 5 days I'm gonna have a wardrobe, and that's good because weather has been going really down lately, which I appreciate. I always appreciate not being hot anymore and the cold and all of that. Problem is that means I should, change my wardrobe from summer to winter, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to dig into that, whatever it is that contains my clothes, and switch with the ones that are suspended above the little box. I just want a wardrobe again. So I'm gonna handle the next 5 days with whatever clothes I have available at the moment. It's enough. It's not perfect, but it's enough, especially since I don't plan on going out a lot. Since I got out already today for groceries, and I won't need to anymore before a long time. Look, we're still a little sick, but it's getting better. She's like that because she wants food, which is good. It's a good side. It's not perfect. She's still pretty sick and there's still a lot to do, but she's better and she's home and we're gonna figure it out. She has more meds than me currently, which is wow. It's impressive. So yeah, that's the news about my little cat. Yeah, so I don't need to go out next week. I don't have Tao Club because I am currently sleeping during the day and there is no way I'm getting up on Monday for that. So I already told them last Monday that screw them, I'm not coming next Monday, I'm gonna sleep. But I'm gonna try to be awake because I need to be awake on Wednesday afternoon and hopefully on Friday afternoon to go to Mahjong, and that would be nice too on Saturday afternoon because I'd like to go to the thrift store, which I haven't gone in more than a month now. I will not go tomorrow because I still didn't receive October's money and I want to wait until I got the next month money to calculate how much I saved during this month or didn't save, because I did spend quite a lot of money on my cat. But the cat the cat bills will be subtracted from the saving. They won't count in the overall thing because that would just throw everything out, and that's just not fair to my efforts to save money. So once I get the money, I calculate how much I saved, I see how much I can save in the future if I need to, and yeah, I'm gonna see how that goes. Yeah, so positive things happen this week, less positive things happen too. I got my period 2 days ago and wow, it hit me hard. And the first day I was in pain, I was exhausted, and I was hella depressed. I'm not thinking low, I'm thinking low. Like Titanic low. And it was awful and nobody answered, and I was all alone, and I was like, why do I even bother with humans, because humans don't answer to me, and when I need them, and I was so bad. I was crying. I cried over Pocahontas. I haven't cried over Pocahontas in years, since I watch it like every 2 days. So that was a lot. And then the next day I was still a little tired, and when I was supposed to start doing things, I took a nap for 6 hours, and when I woke up from the 6 hours I said, it's 7 a.m, just go to sleep. So I did, so I didn't do much yesterday. And today, because I slept 6 hours on my sofa yesterday, I woke up with a crick on my neck, which was very, very painful. And despite that, I still managed to do things today, so ha ha ha, go me. So, on Saturday I did some laundries, the same that I have running right now. I work on importing fics into my Kindle, which is not very productive, but it did make me feel better, so I take it. I had problems with the jelly, with the grapes jelly. It wouldn't take, it was still liquid, so I had to redo it like 3-4 times, adding more gelatin and then agar-agar, because agar-agar worked when the other didn't. So yeah, finally it took, and it's working, but it didn't work all that great from the start. But I'm nothing if not stubborn. Well, yeah, also I decorated for Halloween, so I kept it mostly calm because I could access only one of my suitcases of decoration, and I have a problem because I have several suitcases of decoration just for Halloween, and I didn't pull out the giant cardboard box that is in there because I decided that I was not going to open that door that has the mess that is supposed to go in my wardrobe at all until my wardrobe was built. I will not touch that thing ever again. This is there and I want to touch it. Also, I'm keeping Halloween pretty light this year because I won't have time for it. I want to have mindset for it. I just want to do the 2 dolls that I still have to do, and the picture that I want to do, the composite picture with me in different places. Should be fun, but it shouldn't take much space or work, so it should be fun. And also my neighbor, it was a nice one, came to me and talked to me for like 3 hours. I don't know, I manage my relationship with my neighbors, but I kind of like it. But yeah, that means that sometimes they just pop up and talk for 3 hours, and whatever I had planned to do that day, I just go out the window. So it's okay. On Sunday, I finished the dumb statue, and it's done. And yeah, it was nice. And after that, when I was, still hot and still warm and still on it, I painted all of the woodwork on there, and around the door brown. So it doesn't look uniform, but it looks like wood from afar, so that's exactly what I was looking for. And some stars for there, because I know that I will not be able to access that part of the sky once the wardrobe is built, so that's the part, and I cannot ruin my bag for it. And my bag was still hurting the next day when I went to the Taro. Oh, and I cleaned a bit. All of the paint, freckles and stains, they go out very well. Way better than I expected, so that's really good. So now I just really have to do it. I did some of it on Sunday night, but I was exhausted. So there was really only so much I could do. But I did some, it's working well. Once I am physically able again, I will do them, no problem. And I need to do them before Wednesday because yeah. And also tidied up yesterday because yeah, my apartment and all of the complex of the 24B has been sold, and I have now a new landlord that is sure to piss me off. All the people that visited to buy are all 30s, rich parsers, and I hated every single one of them. And apparently the one that bought it had plans, so I think it's gonna revamp and redo most of the apartments, which means that he's gonna have the excuse that he needs to raise the prices and the rent, which means that most of my neighbors will not be able to live there anymore because they're all pretty poor. We are all pretty poor. My apartment doesn't need really to be redone, so for me it's not gonna change much in theory. But I'm probably gonna lose a lot of my neighbors, which sucks because I like them. So yeah, and having a gentrification in my own apartment complex, it just really sucks. Also, I was getting along quite well with my last landlord, and it kind of sucks that I'm gonna say goodbye to him to deal with a poser that may be difficult at times and will prevent me from doing crap that I want to do, or just won't come to help me when I need help. I'm not looking forward to that new landlord, but there is really nothing I can do about it. On Monday morning I cleaned up because my friend from Taro came to see the walls, and I wanted my place to be clean because every day it was really chaotic and really bad. So I wanted my place to be clean for when he comes, so I get up early on Monday to clean my place, and then I went out to Tao, and then I got him for like 1 hour or two, visiting and talking and all. It was exhausting, and all of that right after having spent hours with that bitch. I was drained. So Tuesday didn't go super well. I just really needed to rest. But I had to go to the vet to go get some antibiotics and new food for this one. We're sick since. It's not great. I talked to the vet about it. She says it's normal, it's okay, she's gonna be okay, but I still don't like it. And she was like, she was in a weird mood earlier today. I don't know, I have a bad feeling about this, but we'll see how that goes, and tomorrow I'll see how she feels. Anyway, yeah, we will see about it. I wanted to do a lot of things on Tuesday that I did none. On Wednesday, I did the dishes. I cooked some zucchini for the cats. I made some yogurt, and I went to the vet again. Why did I go to the vet again? I called the vet again, possibly. No, I went there again because she was sick, and I went to get some new meds because she needed them. I don't want to go back, but I want her to be okay, so that's priority. Yesterday I rested like I did nothing at all. I was exhausted. I spent most of my day sleeping. And today I woke up. It was not too late, so I went out. I got some groceries. I got 127 euros worth of groceries. It is insane and it's driving me crazy, but also it's a month worth of groceries, which is good. So I'm I'm saving a lot of money in the long run rather than, go every 2 to 3 days because I forgot something and then I buy so many other things. Like, it's better in the long run to just go once, even if I spend 127 euros at once. It's just better on the long run than going to different stores and there. But it's still 127 euros and it sucked. But I think when I run the numbers at the end of the month, it's gonna be better. Like, not at the end of this month, but like in 6 or 7 days when I get the money. I did some laundry, it is running right now. I bought a lot of frozen food, so I stocked up my freezer, which is small and couldn't accommodate everything, so I had to sacrifice a few things. One of the things that I sacrificed is when I removed the blackberries out of it and I made jam out of it. So I have one small jar of blackberry jam because when I went to harvest the grapes, it just didn't work out and I just didn't get any blackberries. I think it was just a really shitty year for blackberries. So I didn't get any, so I just decided to screw it and make jam with what I had. So I did that. I canned some tomatoes because I had some tomatoes in the garden and I peeled them and boiled them so I can use them in the chili that I'm going to do with some of the frozen food that I bought next week. And I make some cornstarch cookies. They're not great, like they're a little tasteless, but I think I can use them to eat some jam or jelly with. That's actually a good idea, I should do that. And I sketched for October. I wanted to film, but frankly with everything going on, my neck was hurting, I'm exhausted, like my period has calmed down, but I'm still losing quite a lot of blood, I'm still not there. So I sketched most of October. I still have like 3 to finish, but I'm doing pretty great. So yeah, positive. I think I'm gonna finish before going to bed. I think I'm gonna like them, and tomorrow I can film, hopefully. So yeah, that's what I did this week. It was not perfect. I did not finish my October bullet journal. I did not do any archery because the weather was shit and I was really exhausted. Did not write. I did not dye anything of the fabric that I needed. I did not do the Winnie the Pooh honey pot. I did not do my car because weather was shit. And I did not do the charms for September, so who knows when that's gonna happen. And I did not do the fan. So I also want to do the little fairies and the doll, and yeah. I have a bit of crafting to do and I'm looking forward to that. Just didn't do it yet. Next week I want to make some cinnamon buns. I'm gonna try to make them gluten-free. I don't know what they're gonna end up with. I'm hopeful. And because I want to give it to my neighbors when she comes to help me with a wardrobe, because I think it's nice to offer some food to someone who helps me build a wardrobe. By the way, I do intend to buy a second wardrobe that I'm gonna put there. Hopefully one with a mirror on the front, that would be nice. Or inside, I don't really care. Because I really want a mirror, and this one doesn't have one. Because right now I have 3 little cabinets, stuff, I don't know the word. It's 3 little furnitures, they're grey or white. And they fit when I wanted to do shabby chic, but But I don't want to do shabby chic anymore. I want to do classic old wood, beautiful old furniture. And that means stained wood, and that doesn't mean white and grey painted furniture. Also, they're not in great state, so I'm not exactly looking forward to that. So I'm gonna get rid of them, and everything that is inside will fit into one wardrobe, hopefully. That will be a lot less messy, will take a lot less space, and it's just not gonna look as unfinished as it is right now. Hopefully everything will fit in a wardrobe, and this way I can see a lot more than of my walls, and I will have just more space for my piles of suitcases. It will require to have my neighbor help me for the second one too, but I think she'll do it. She's a nice person. So yeah, that's great, and I think that when I have my wardrobe filled with everything that is inside this cupboard, I don't think closet, it's a built-in closet, I will have the space to put the archery target foam in it, so it doesn't just hang out there and in a place where I don't know what to do with. I took down my hammock stand, so I'm gonna have to put it under the bed again. Frankly, I do not think I will have the time to do the bed before the end of the year. I will try, but priority is really to finish the bedroom, to paint the bedroom, build the wardrobe, the second wardrobe I mean, and then move on, you know. And I have my neighbor, the one that came to talk for 3 hours, he wanted me to paint his new apartment the same way I did mine, and I was like, you know how long it took for me to arrive there, and I'm only halfway there. That is really interesting, and he keeps complimenting me, so I think if he really wants to do it, it's negotiable. But yeah, I really want to finish this one first. Then we'll talk. So next week, this has been the wardrobe. I want to do a chili, like a big batch, and put it in jars. I type chili whenever I want with actual meat in it, so that would be nice. Some archery, dye the pillowcases so I can actually embroider them. Maybe start working on the costumes. I want to finish Winnie the Pooh first, so that requires me to actually do the Winnie Pot. But yeah, and finish October. Tomorrow I'm gonna do October. And I want to do my hair because right now it's really faded, which I like. No problem there. I do like it, but it doesn't look like candy corn anymore. So that was kind of the goal, candy corn hair for October. So I'm gonna re-dye it and shave the sides because I always shave the sides whenever I can. I really wanted to put on my Phoenix Rising. I think it's Phoenix Rising dreads, because I miss dreads. But all of my costumes that I had planned this year will not accommodate dreads at all. And Phoenix Rising is beautiful, but it's really not Halloween, so it just doesn't fit in October. Once November is here and all of my costumes are shot, totally I'm gonna put them on. Also, I wanted to do that, but 2 days ago when I was at my most depressed, so there was no way that's what's going to happen, you know. So that's probably for the best. Winnie, I have a wig For the beast and the beekeeper, I'm gonna need to have the least amount of volume on my head as I can get away with. And for the Reaper, that's the same. I don't think it looked good with the dreads, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. If I had my Jack Skellington dreads done, I will put them on right now. But I haven't done, and that's just not going to happen within the next week. So I'm just gonna redye it. Hopefully making a better job of it this time. So yeah, I have pretty heavy next week. Hopefully I will not be as sick and depressed as I was this week, so I can actually manage to do stuff. That would be nice. I'm still hopeful. I'm doing better. I'm no longer as depressed as I was 2 days ago. Things are going up, and in 5 days I'm gonna have a wardrobe. That's gonna be so nice. Yeah. I wanted to start transferring the thing, but I still have one of my neighbors that I wanted to see the wall before it was finished, before it was covered by the wardrobe, so I'm still waiting for him to come to see it also. It would probably be good if I clean the floor before I do that, which I haven't done yet. So this weekend I clean this, I get my neighbor to move his ass and get here, and I move everything for the wardrobe there, so I can, access a little bit there. Maybe more. That would be nice. That's the idea. Let's see how that goes. Yes, I'm gonna feed you. Feed me, Simu. Anyway, I can do this. That would be the next few months are gonna be tough because I'm gonna be in a rush of finishing all of my deadlines. But you know what? I believe in myself. I can do this. I can do this. I'm no longer in so much pain from my neck, so I'm gonna do it. By the way, the opium, I took some opium before driving because I didn't want to drive with that much amount of pain whenever I moved my neck, and it did not work. If even the opium doesn't work, what am I supposed to do with the pain? Anyway, see you next week.